Don't worry about a thing. Here we go. Everything's good here? Okay, alright. Here we go. I'll count down from 3. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so just like from every marathon before this one, GTA 4, any percent, and then sometimes it was classic percent. Let's try to get this police car to the apartment. I'm not going to spin it around. Too scared. Too much of a rook. That's good. Is the keyboard really that loud?
No, not really.
Alright, people calm the hell down. Calm the hell down, everyone. Well, on the stream is it loud? I'm not here in Discord, maybe, but... It's way too loud. I know what the issue is, and I'm not going to be able to fix it now. If it's like a little bit loud, but not too loud, that's okay.
It's only loud because it's pressing was it the space key by the sounds of it?
Something.
Most of the time it's gonna just be like pressing W, isn't it? Should be fine.
Should be fine, yeah. So you're taking Roman to the hardware store. Drop him off here. Wait for him to gamble. And this run has a lot of little tricks that really are pretty hard to pick up on if you're not familiar with them. There's not really a lot of major glitches in this, but there are a few. It's just kind of like when this run was new. Well, from the time like 4 years ago, 3 years ago, up to now, this mission has like evolved to a point where it's about 15 seconds faster, and it's really just down to like little tricks that have been found. Most of it's really not worth trying to explain because I'd just be, you know, I'd just fall behind with all of the explanations. Most of this is just like, most of this run is just down to execution. So you always look out for a car in your way right there. There was one. Pedestrians can sort of mess you up here. That guy almost made me flip. Homeless person. Homeless people, they can end your run, especially right here. Costs you gold splits. Some people have lost gold splits to end all gold splits. Ooh, I have the security guard, that's good. So, this is good because I can get this pistol from him. And then I wait for the next mission. I'm doing this as fast as I can. You're forced to wait. Gotta get into the groove here. This is literally the first time I've done this run in about... since my last stream on my own channel. which was a few days ago. But I feel just fine.
I live on Rotterdam Hill up on Mohawk Avenue. You know where that is?
Don't want to flip there. That fence can flip this car immediately. Just send it into a barrel roll or front flip.
Nico, you know what? You need someone to show you a good time. Michelle, how about you?
Mallory, stop it.
Come on, you guys. You're both single. You're adults. Take a number, Nico.
Hey, I'd like to see you again, Nico.
This will be world record. Don't worry about that. No, I don't play with VSync. VSync ruins this game. Input lag. And, mainly that. Everything's going pretty well, I'd say, so far. That didn't trigger. It didn't trigger! It didn't trigger! But it did trigger after I pressed it a second time. Yeah, longer load times, input lag. You don't want any of that. Try to get this here. Call Roman at the right time. Is he going to call? This is bad. Why isn't he calling? There we go. I kind of messed that up, so I had to improvise. I thought I would pull it off. And I did. Alright, that went semi-well. Let's hope I don't miss this shot. Here we go. A little iffy. I could have picked up the knife, but I'm just gonna get that later. Yeah, I forgot to call when I should have called, so I was a little unsure about that, but I knew he'd call me. Playing a little carefully here, you know. I'm not going balls to the wall. Just feeling a little bit unsure, you know. I don't want to try to play as I would normally play and then wreck and flip, and due to a little bit of just a tiny bit of nervousness. But as soon as I play for a few more minutes, I'll be... Oh, here we go. I did what I just said I didn't want to do. That's alright. Only a few seconds lost. I knew about that trash can, of course. I never hit that in runs, but... Here we go.
So, Nico, why couldn't you come on the date earlier? What happened?
Roman got himself into some trouble. I had to help him out.
Really? Does Roman get himself into a lot of
There will be
trouble?
some button spamming. Ooh, this isn't good. I don't want to get shot during this mission, which probably won't happen because they're in their cars. If the cops shoot, if anybody shoots this car, the mission will fail. Michelle will get scared.
Shame we couldn't finish that game, Nico. It was fun playing, though. Can you take me back now?
Of course I'll take you home. Let's
Make
go.
sure she gets in. If you try to pull away a little too soon, she'll fall over, and sometimes the mission will... Well, that will scare her off by... she pretty much falls over on her own. It isn't Nico's fault. But she'll get scared and the mission will fail. Yeah, the driving's pretty... I'm doing pretty well. Better than I... As good as I would have hoped. Given that I'm just being a little careful with every drive. Driving is still It should be going well, if I'm being a little bit careful. So now I wait for a text message before this next marker, and it should come in just as I'm pulling up to the marker. I'm going to avoid hitting people so I can avoid a potential police star. There's the text. And this text message, if you don't delete it, it can come in a second time. That one from Roman. There's really no reason to scroll down, but I've just gotten into the habit of scrolling before deleting. There was a time where I thought if you didn't scroll... Ooh, I just clipped that. That's bad. If you didn't scroll down, then some of these text messages might come in again, even if you delete them. That's just a myth. But I still scroll. Cop car. Right there, at that intersection, it's pretty much a blind corner. As you come out, sometimes the car will be right in front of you. Alright, now this mission, you can get screwed. I should be able to avoid that. Usually in runs, it's like you're just hoping that you don't get spotted if you have a cop spawn up ahead. And I'm just going to keep going, hoping he doesn't spot me. But if I get a spawn like that this time, I'm probably going to pull off to the side to avoid any chance of that happening. This cab is right into my way there. Now I want to hit somebody coming out of here. Let's see here. Oh, and of course we have a cop right there. Now this should move back. This cop's going to get stuck. I didn't have an optimal spawn. And what I mean by that is I didn't have an optimal NPC spawn to hit. What you're trying to do here... Oh, and here comes a cop. I want to avoid him. Gotta back up. That's okay. Now you video editor warp after this mission. That's the fastest way to move on to the next, to get the next call. So what I'm trying to do on that previous mission is, after a certain amount of time, you want to hit a pedestrian, because at that point, the wanted area will move back to that pedestrian. Here, I bought the hat for everybody. First time you use a taxi in this run. I'm clicking around a little slow there. Not too bad.
Smell, I just laid some gas in here.
This taxi usually pulls away unless you get somewhat lucky with the marker placement. It's hard to place it in the perfect place when you're going fast.
Let's do it. Thanks a lot.
I'm gonna hope that taxi stays somewhere back there. There's a chance during this cutscene he'll start to pull forward and then pass me by. It looks like, yeah, I'm good here.
Thank you.
That cab is going to probably sit right there, so that's good. There we go, that's pretty good. I have to hope that I don't get a wanted level while doing this, and I looked around and didn't see any cops. should have been fine. And I was. And now you wait for Jacob to get in. And if he hasn't already reached the car, you can speed that up by getting him to warp, but he had already touched the handle. Turn around there to, you know, get Jacob to keep running. If I ran right into the marker, then he'd slow down further back. And if that happens, then you have to, you know, he'd be walking further back, from further back. Now, I better pull this off. There's going to be some quick shots here. A little sloppy. Not too bad, though. Alright, there was the spamming. Probably sounded great. Sounded real good. Sounded real good for everybody watching.
I have had much experience.
Thanks for everything.
So, I'm waiting for the end of mission call to come in, and then I'm going to block it by getting into this cab. Immediately call Jacob, and then after this I'm going to call Roman. The reason I have to wait for that end of mission call is because if I try to call before it comes in, I won't be able to get these other calls off. There's a good spawn here. This cab always spawns. For a lot of these missions, cabs, like, there's zero chance you're going to get a bad cab. There's only a handful of missions in this run where you might get screwed. I'm going to go for the Huntley, actually. Hopefully Jacob doesn't... yeah, he's doing this, but it's only a tiny bit. It's very little time loss. It may actually be faster still than if I had used the cab. Somehow that final shot missed that second guy. It looked like it went right through him. Now I'm trying to get a cab spawn. There we go. My game isn't botched. I promise. Use the door or block my door so I can warp out because Jacob's on the other side. You usually get a cab spawn there if you do what I did. Ooh, I bumped him. I shouldn't have done that. Come on, let's go. Just a tiny bit of loss there. Ooh, that was a weird turn. Okay, missed that shot. Picked up the shotgun ammo because I'm gonna need it later on. What's wrong with my voice? Not sure what you mean. I'm talking a lot slower than I would normally talk. I'm trying to focus as much as I can. I should be on the other side. I don't know why I'm over here. Talking slowly, really focusing, and it's been a while since I, did commentary over my own run. That's just thinking about what to say. This works by just pressing F, triggering Nico onto that van. Yeah, when I do runs, I don't use a bike. I use mic while practicing sometimes. but I've gotten away from using a mic during runs. And I didn't get a cab spawn here. Let's take the Fudo and go look for a cab. Because I'm getting a little bit screwed here. And there's a cab spawn. That can happen. So basically, if you run around and look, you know, run that way, look that way, eventually a cab will spawn. And it may just spawn in the middle of traffic that you were already looking at. It will take the place of another car, so... This is one of those missions where you can get screwed. There really aren't a lot of them. Should have gotten in on the other side, but I just needed to get the cab. Yeah, the Fudo blessed the run and spawned in that cab for me. And you know I'm not botching. See, you know that I haven't installed the botch, because if I had installed that, I would have gotten a perfect cab. This is a little trick here. You pause right about there, and you can save about exactly a second on that garage door. Gotta really watch for cops here. If you get a wanted level, you have to lose it before going. Oh, that's never happened. A little early. That probably happened 3 years ago. And then I video editor warp. Some spamming going on here. I'm good on shotgun ammo, and here's where I need the shotgun. Oh, I didn't get the sprint out of the cutscene. Screwed that up, but... Like, there's an example of a little trick. You can sprint out of that cutscene if you turn around and hold sprint and aim the correct way. Alright, I gotta really focus here. I can't screw this up in the run. Alright, looks pretty good. Going a little slow. I better speed up so I don't end up missing him. One extra shot to make sure he's dead. And of course I got stuck on that curb. I usually get that. Roman's got to go around now. It's a little slow. What I wanted to do is do a 180 and end up on the curb on the sidewalk. Just like I'm going to do here, but not actually on the sidewalk. There we go, that's what should have happened.
Get back outside, Roman. Kill anything that moves.
All right, he's running away. We win. Let's go home.
I'm not walking away until this thing is finished.
It is finished. He's running. We won't see him again.
He'll come back. The only thing that will hold him down is 6 feet of dirt.
Forget about Mallory. Plans change.
Simple mission.
When Vlad is done with her,
Just drive and kill him.
Spy.
Spoilers.
Will come after us when I am chasing him like this. I have to
Don't want to hit any, clip any cars.
and now.
shit. I don't like
And after
this.
this mission, it's another time where I'm hoping for a cab spawn. I may not get a good one.
He crashes his car. This is revenge.
There's always a cab over there.
Going to finish.
I think that cab is usually the one that ends up around here. There we go, I made it back. Gotta make sure I don't clip the cab. Hit it hard enough so the driver gets out. Sometimes you see the cab at the last second and panic, try to block it, and end up running right into it, and then the cab driver gets out, and he'll either want to fight you, that cab's gone at that point, or he'll just stand there wondering what happened, and you'll lose some time. Now I'm going to get a cab spawn here. This should always work. The only way this won't work is if you screw it up yourself. No way will it be the game's fault. Okay, go down vehicle density. The reason I do that is because I don't want a cop spawn here. I want the cop car, but I don't want a cop spawn, because if I get a wanted level, I have to lose it before searching the van, and I was supposed to pause there, but I didn't. That's a little trick to speed this up, to pause and unpause. Move on to the next set of dialogue, or the dialogue needed to start the next section of the mission.
I ain't got nothing. You wasting your time.
Show me you don't got any flat screens in the back.
Hey, you got bad information, brother.
Won't be going for second van. I'm going to go for the closest van, and I'm hoping for unoptimal second van. Not gonna risk losing over a minute just because I wanted to get lucky. And I got second van, of course. So had I gone for the optimal van, I would have saved around 10 to 15 seconds.
We're paying protection money to Kenny Petrovic.
Open up the back. You got any flat screens?
Big fucking mistake. Wrong move, asshole. Ah!
Make sure I deleted those text messages. Yeah, I remember doing it now. Ooh, I got a wanted level by hitting that guy. I should lose it up here. Ooh, that's a spawn right in my way. Should lose it before I get to the garage. Holding T, looking. I didn't hit enter. This is not good. Gotta press enter and then exit. There's usually a cab spawn. If it's not behind me, it's gonna be right here.
Take me to Onion Street.
On our way. Don't play with the windows.
Excuse me.
Whatever, man. Peter's running.
Thank you. Stop.
This mission has an odd trick where you just call someone. I'm going to be calling Dimitri, and you skip the entire intimidation section of this mission, where you're down in the sex shop here, intimidating these guys, shooting them in the legs. So that's the only shot, and then you just turn around and call the first person on the phone, Dimitri, and walk out. There's a chance that Dimitri won't teleport into the cab. I've had it happen one time. Buy about that much ammo. Make sure I have enough, which I better. And there's also a chance that Dimitri will get ran over by this cab. I don't think it will happen. There we go. I was thinking about getting in the cab's way, even aiming at the driver. Whoa, what am I doing? I better go this way. To make sure it wouldn't happen, but I just left it up to fate.
Okay, thank you very much.
There's a chance this door will get knocked off by a passing car. I don't think it's going to happen. This car's moving way too slow. And if there was a car behind it, it wouldn't be able to reach the door in time.
Okay, yes problem.
Ooh, that turned green at a bad time. Thought it would be red for a little longer, but that cab's going to be waiting. Now this is the fastest way to handle this if you want to. Let me make sure I don't mess it up. There we go. Technically, there's another way that's just a tiny bit faster, but you'll almost always get screwed. So there's no reason to go for it.
That's very kind of you.
Messed that up a little bit. I should have pushed when I got out of the car, but I had to press F to do it instead. He's gonna pull around over here. I have to wait for him.
Here we go.
Now, I'm not gonna screw this up. I screwed this up in my practice run the other day, killing this biker. It's not gonna happen today. The reason I screwed it up was because I had the other shotgun and I messed up the crouching. There's like a by crouching and uncrouching you can get some quick shots.
Here we go.
Thanks.
I feel like I'm gonna have to block this text message. Yeah, or not. Ooh, Jesus, that was bad. It's hard to tell if you're gonna get the call. I meant call, not text message. It's hard to tell if you're going to get it the second you can control Nico outside the cab or not.
Here we are, man. End of the line.
So I usually just expect go for the rehailing of the cab and then running towards the marker, and then I'm going to push the air to block the call.
Oh, okay.
But
I think I didn't have none of that
a safety strat would be to expect that the call is going to come in as soon as you get out, and just prepare to block it by pressing F.
Yo, get off of brother's back.
This is a simple mission.
Should've recycled this shit. Aw, you're just making me angry. Stay off of me.
One of the lamer missions in GTA 4. GTA 4 has some really great missions. Exactly the type of missions, most of the missions in this game are really high quality. And I'm serious about that. I may sound like I'm being sarcastic, but great missions, and this is a pretty lame one.
Hey, train's gonna get you, bitch.
Missed the headshot. Haven't done that in a long time. Kill myself. This is, don't worry, it's the fastest way to do this. Hope for a spawn. Not getting any. Gonna hope to get a taxi spawn. Is there somebody in the back? Oh, he's turning this way. That's okay. That's good. Of course I love the missions in this game. Why would I spend over
Here we are, bucko.
Thanks.
3 years speedrunning it if I didn't? My opinion, there's no bias there. It's not even an opinion. It's fact. This game has fantastic missions. Absolutely a fact. This is another lame one. But what do you expect? It's the start of the game, and they throw a ton of boring missions at you. Ooh, I screwed this up, of course. Only lost a second. I forgot to aim at her, and that's what happens. You have to stand there and talk to her until you skip that.
Oh, thank you.
Block that call, and then I call little Jacob to get this call out of the way. Best time to do. Yeah, best time to do it. This is a good mission. After those two boring missions, we have a really good one. I'm gonna set my VD to 1 for it.
Okay, нет проблем.
Some spamming. Because you have to. This mission's fun when you're speedrunning because, you know, it's fun because you have to do it, and you're somewhat, you know, it's fun. You absolutely have to do the mission, of course, and you, and there's some neat strategy going on during this mission. The drive is self-explanatory, but the route, that's a semi-new route, even though I've known, the thing is I've known that that's the fastest route to get from there over to the road, rather than going all the way down and turning right. I've known that for a long time, but for some reason I just never used it for this mission until like a few months ago. And it's fun to go down those hills. And I'm not gonna pull a Morphine here. I'm not a Rook. And there's a great highlight. It's actually a clip. It's one of the most viewed clips on the GTA Marathon channel of Morphine being a Rook, like we all know he is. There we go, that's what I wanted to do. Trigger it as soon as possible, and then it skips a section of like a cutscene. So. Which Rook move? I'm not a Rook. I didn't pull any Rook moves. That's not possible. You know, I don't have autosave turned on, and I realized that at the very beginning, as soon as I started to pull away in the taxi, and I never turned it on. I wonder if I should. What's the chances of this game crashing? I don't think it's going to happen. You have to wait about 2 seconds before the marker can trigger. So I had pulling forward didn't or not being directly on it didn't cost me any time. Here's the thing, if this crashes, I'm going to get a save file. I can quickly get one, but some things will be messed up. Some things will be slightly different. From the, you know, from if I had made the save file. Obviously there's some missions that will be maybe complete. See, I shouldn't even say that. It's going to sound like I damn well better get it or turn on autosave, because I can't risk something like that. But I'm not going to turn it on because this game is not going to crash. Ooh, this car is still here. That's a new one. I shouldn't. What am I doing? This door will open if you... I'm really blowing it here. I'm really blowing it. Like, this is bad. Come on, this shouldn't be happening. This shouldn't be happening. What the hell's going on? Oh my god, game. Like, this is ridiculous. I've never had something like that happen. Ever. Ever. I've never had that happen. I've just completely choked. Insane. Of course I could have jumped on the car, but I thought I'd get through. I'm gonna get away from this random ped. Okay, this is just a tiny bit of time loss, and hopefully I don't flip the car. That won't happen, of course, because I'm not a rook. I didn't flip the car on the roof. I'm good. I'm good. I'm not very good right now, obviously, but I'm good. I'm continuing on with the run. So everything is good. That got teleported because I'm in a completely new place. Parking it. Now I'm looking for a cab here.
I'm here.
Here we go. Just a little bit of time loss. It's alright, everything's fine.
Don't play with the window.
Right, he blocks the call, like we've recently discovered. But there's no way to get that. You know, that you could change your route. There's no way to do this any faster, I don't think. I really believe that passing that guy, going down the hill is still the best way to handle this. I hope he's getting into the back. I couldn't see.
I'll take the long way.
Ooh, that's new. Well, that's not new. What am I saying? I shouldn't. That shouldn't have happened. I'll correct myself if I say something's new. And it's not.
So,
Nobody knows this city better than me.
thanks a lot.
Well, the guy blocking the call, that was something that was like, nobody ever realized that those random character markers could even do something like that. Because I only discovered it when I started to do 100%. And there was like, there's a moment in the any percent run where that can screw you. Just one moment where that can really screw you. And in the past, years ago, I got screwed because I was near a random character and I had no idea why one of the calls wasn't coming in. And I just now realized the other day when I started to route 100%, I realized why that happened all those years ago. Because if the random character icon is on the minimap, you can't get calls. That's just quality Rockstar programming. I'm not sure why they did that. I don't know if they intended for that to happen. Oh god, this is just bad excuses. I'm not even going to. There's a reason for me hanging that up. I did that in practice the other day, and it's because of something I've started to do. I've started to do something like that with other calls, and I forgot that I can't do it with this call. There's really no excuse. No good excuses. Little Jacob better be... Alright, everything is good.
Everything crashed back there. All over the place. Lose them.
I'm trying about it. To shake these fucking pigs.
Man, man, just a hold a man down. You're right, just... Yo, you lose Babylon, man. Power back in the cafe now. Yeah, I need to black up some more.
Oh, why are you getting into the passenger side, Nico?
Dimitri was a snake in the grass.
I didn't know that Mr. Bulgarin was...
Oh, that's a Rook move, if I've ever seen one.
Good as gold. This is it. That's very kind of you.
2 cabs nearby, that hopefully means I'll get a cab.
Pick up our stuff and then get out of here. I'll call Mallory. She might have somewhere we can hide out.
And I didn't. Oh well, usually there's a cab here. If you don't get lucky back there.
Maybe things are not so bad.
This I did not expect.
I was thinking about getting out of the Jesus! It's on fire! Fuck!
Alright, hopefully Roman doesn't get run over here. That can happen. And in runs, you know, you just go for the cab, and you hope Roman doesn't get hit by a car and ran over and killed. If it happens,
It took me months to get some cash together. Finally, I got the...
that's a nice reset.
Here we are, beginning of our new lives. Again.
We're going.
Let's do it.
Great, thanks.
Gotta wait for that text.
We're gonna clean these streets.
We're going to.
Last I heard, these dealers was up on Grand Boulevard. Let's go take a look, man. The dealer and his drug wagon are up there. Pull up
So
together.
that light just turned green. That means this light will be turning green in just
We
a
got to
second.
follow him to them other leeches, man. They be sucking the damn life out of these streets.
There we go. So I only lost like 2 seconds in speed.
Apparently, the mob teaches people to stay 2 car lengths behind the target.
Now this SUV Rebla, I'm gonna have to
Man, people want me dead.
push it out of the way here. There we go.
You know, these streets is mine, man. I can feel them flowing through my veins.
You sound like you got something else in your veins.
Man, I ain't touched that shit in years. Who you been talking to, man? I'm clean, man. Serene. Fucking serene.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You ever thought about doing some TV? You might be able to get a series of the back of mine, you know? Eco, Bellic, street justice, bro.
Not really my scene.
Just wait till you see your face on the screen, man. Maybe you change your mind then.
Yeah, I always wanted to be a well-known idiot.
People say to me, Manny, why you do this? Why
This
you
has
wanna
gone pretty
be on the
well,
streets
yeah.
so bad? What's your
I'm
passion?
only losing
Tell them
a
when
couple
they get
seconds
famous?
up to
For
this
the
point.
love, man. They know because I
help people, man. I'm all love, kid, for these streets. Stay off them. We need to find them, Lee.
No, I turned off my mic for a second there. Probably made a loud noise when I touched the mic.
Looks like he's about to stop, yo. You best pull up behind him, man.
Just that headshot. This guy's ducking. Got him.
Don't mess with me.
You always get a cab here on one of these roads. That's right where I want the cab. This cab to end up. He's blocked by that that pole, that sign. And I'm gonna wait for another text message. And of course, the second I pick my hand up off the keyboard, that came in. I didn't expect that, so I wasted a second. I thought it would take another second or two. Ooh, okay, this is good. A little sloppy, but not too bad.
As soon as I finish, I'm going home to blow some heads and beat up the coochie.
You know me or something?
Whatever you say.
Where we going?
I got this.
Now, I shouldn't go for this strat, but I'm gonna do it. This is somewhat up to luck, but as I get better and better at it, you know, well, I'm not really getting better, but as I do it more and more, it's really, I really can't get much better. It's pretty easy. I've come to realize that I really don't think I'm gonna get screwed. I shouldn't get screwed. And I did. And of course, this is happening. Jesus Christ. Oh, I screwed that up. Let's hope for a cab. Not getting one. Because my cab got scared due to all the extra time I wasted. There we go. Nobody in it? Okay, everything should be good.
Nobody knows this city better than me.
There we go, everything is good. Just a little bit of time lost due to getting stuck in the wall. I'll explain what happened in a second. Some spamming there. That's a shame. Of course it happened. Of course, during this marathon run. So, what happened there? When you jump off, when you get off the roof and onto the fire escape, there's a chance that Nico will clip through. Ooh, I've been running a lot. He stopped sprinting. There's a chance he'll clip right through. And you may clip into the wall, into the building, down below. By doing that glitch, which is like, it's a glitch because it really isn't meant to happen like that. It speeds it up by triggering the next section a lot earlier, about 30 seconds earlier. And if the clip happens, you almost always fail, because there's a much higher chance of the cop, or not the cop, the guy the group that the drug deal is being done with. There's a very high chance that one of those dealers will shoot Packy and kill him. As soon as you land, as soon as you clip, and you're stuck in the wall for a second. So you're trying to get out of the wall and aim, and in that little bit of time, there's a really high chance that Packy will get shot and killed. These cops are just hanging out here, so I'm probably gonna get busted. Of course, that happens in the marathon run as well. That rarely happens. Now I'm looking for a cab. I see one right there. So this is good. A little bit of time lost, but you usually lose a little bit of time looking for a cab. This cab is stuck against the wall. That van tried to kill me. Alright, I'm getting a suit right now. It's the best time to get it. You need it for later.
Welcome to Perseus.
Here we go.
Great, thanks.
Alright, so the light just turned green. The cab's gonna pull forward. Oh, he's gonna wait, so that's good. And I want to go around to this side.
Got it. Here we are, man. End up the line.
Didn't block the call. Somewhat hard to do. It's kind of random. Just a tad bit.
Yeah, good to see you. It's me.
French time right in the middle, just like, well, I don't know. Not going anywhere with that.
Here we are. Thank you. You wanna stop, man?
It's actually best to get in on the driver's side, because when you try to steal the cab on the passenger side, there's a chance he'll back up and drive down the hill.
Thanks.
Let's see if he does it. Okay. This mission, you speed it up by getting ahead of the train. train rubber bands. If my mic turns off, if you stop hearing me for a little while, let me know, because I might turn it off accidentally. I don't think I can. My hotkeys aren't set up, so I don't think that. Never mind, that's not possible. The new OBS profile. That will not be happening. You gotta be careful here. If you just fly up this hill, there's a pretty good chance you'd lose the train. So you slow down a little bit. Don't want shadow density up. That wouldn't have mattered if I kept it.
Damn, son. I hate taking the train. When we gonna get us a bait?
Okay, by firing one shot into the final guy's head, that will guarantee. It should. Sometimes it doesn't work, but I don't know why. But that will guarantee that you don't get a one. Oh, that's not where that's supposed to be. I've never placed it up too high. It will guarantee that you won't get a wanted level after the mission if you kill him in a single headshot.
Thank you very much. Right here.
Waiting for the text. I don't want to risk getting in on that side because there's a pretty good chance I would warp in and then Nika would immediately get out.
I left some heat for you in that car, money. You gonna... There's also a radio headset there, so me and you can keep communication. Take them out with the rifle before you hit up the rest of them.
Why did I just do that? Let me just get out down here. I just messed that up. I haven't messed that up in a long time. Didn't really cost too much time. I'll be up here. Headshot this guy right here. This is gonna. The game freezes here because it can't handle all the action going on.
Thanks for the warning.
Call Playboy, and then I'm gonna run forward while looking down. And then I'm going to get into a cab. Set the marker up here. I zoomed in a little too far. Call Elizabeth.
Here we go. Here we are, then.
This next mission is really easy to mess up when you're a little bit nervous about messing up. See, I rarely mess it up, but I know I can easily mess it up by just screwing up some things. That went pretty well. I missed that one guy. He ran all the way to the end. No, the grenade strat isn't faster if you... I'm not going to risk it. I mean, I should have done the grenade strat to make sure that I didn't screw it up, but... this mission, there's a chance that my grenade will despawn when I throw it in a second. And if that happens, that's going to be really, really unfortunate. For some reason, that can happen. Whoops, bumped that fence, threw my aim off. Got shot a lot there. This is a major glitch in this game, which saves a good bit of time. I threw that pretty late. Ooh, I almost blew it. I don't know what I was thinking. So it's hard to see which cab has passenger until you get close, and then I'm already going for the one that ended up having the passenger.
Fun way to go. Thanks a lot. Go! Jacob, what do you...
That's the glitch. You have a wanted level. You don't have a wanted level, but it shows you having a wanted level.
Here we are. It's a wrap.
Thank you very much.
I'm managing artists now.
And it works because one day I found out that it would work. It's basically just something, it skips, by throwing that grenade and killing the cops before they reach a certain point in the script, it skips part of the mission script. This guy's gonna shoot my ass, but that won't matter because that's gonna happen. And that's intentional. Is that a cab up there? No, it's not. Where are the cabs? Where are the cabs? I'm not going to really lose any time here, unless I get really unlucky. I haven't lost any time. I'm just going to take this cab and hope that I don't block part of the text message. I shouldn't. Alright, good so far. Good so far. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Played it safe. I have to play this safe because it's kind of tricky. It's hard to explain what's going on here. Well, it's not hard to explain. Well, 1 second. Let me focus, and then I'll explain. Okay, so I had a passenger in the back when I hit the marker. So what that does is this cab gets teleported to this location, and because there was a passenger in the back, the driver respawns and I can use it from that location rather than having to drive this cab all the way to the road looking for a cab. Where's he at? Okay, he's in a good spot. And I had to play it safe there. I lost a little bit of time, but that's alright. I still saved some time. Alright, that triggered early. It took a little while, but everything's good. Where's he at? I think he got stuck. Oh my god, my timer. Oh my god. That's okay. Don't worry about the on stream timer. That doesn't really matter. Let's hope that I get this right here.
Got it. Here we are, man. End of the line.
That's great.
Interesting. Okay. Now I wait for another call. Which call did I get? I got the one from Mallory about Michelle being a cop. That's good. Yeah, the timer on the stream. My timer is at 1:11:13.
Get out of my way.
Waiting for the call. Here we go. You have to do that. That's the fastest. Doing, you know, the way I'm doing these calls, handling the calls, it's all planned.
Okay. Okie dokie, friend. Here we are. That's right. Thank you.
Alright, so first you set up the date with French Tom, then do this for the mission, and leave and video editor work. Zotan's website went offline. Okay, well, it's just a timer on screen. There's a cab. You should always get a cab, as long as the vehicle density was set to, though I've got to set to this marker here.
Going to business.
Finish. I'm going home to blow some heads and beat up the coochie.
Stop.
Hopefully I get the call I need. Yep, there we go. That's good.
Sorry, man. This is the close I can get you.
Timer. I'll tell you what the timer is every now and then. Let's hope I don't get into a, or don't get a wanted level here after when I try to steal this cab.
Here we go.
Thank you. I'm going to need this.
Только не убивай меня!
Almost did that a little too early. That would have been something. Oh, I like that command. That's a good one. There's a cab. Yeah, whatever, it jumps.
Where you want to go, Heaven? Nobody knows this city better than me. This is it, compadre. We're here. special with that?
Taxi!
Should get the lawyer call. If I don't, I'll get an activity call. Should have waited a little bit to hail that cab.
You got a problem?
Everything's good. About a second lost there because I hailed the cab too early and he was going to pull away. There we go. The timer is stuck or stopped. I don't know what it looks like, but my timer is at 1:16. .43.
Let's do it. Great, thanks.
Don't need to hail that, so I should have just ran over here. So now I missed that guy's head. Looks like it should be. Ooh, I was looking at the wrong place on screen. There, I might have lost a second. Cab. And there's somebody in it. Please don't pull forward. Alright, good. I meant if he does, I should have said, please don't pull forward if it's green. If it's, yeah. Please be green.
Here we are, man. End of the line.
Only lost a tiny bit of time because I got the text message when I was exiting the cab rather than right in front of the marker.
Welcome, England. What the...
I really should turn on autosave. This run is going well so far. Wait here, he gets to about that spot and then you trigger it. A little late, but Daisy in 2017, it's never been better.
Why don't they make these places easier to break into?
Brucey read about my hot date. Some other stuff here that's, you know, not important. Gotta be careful on this mission. Gonna play it safe if I feel like I have to. Yeah, gonna go get the health pack. What health pack? My game isn't botched. No, actually, you pick up the health pack through the wall.
Alright, Nico, you drive. I'll take out anyone who tries to follow us. We're going up to Ray's lockup in Westminster off of Union Drive West. You ain't no fucking match for me. They're taking this real serious, aren't they?
Actually got shot there a good bit.
They do not like to be robbed like that.
He just
So many people do. But that's a lesson
ran
I
head
learned.
on into that.
Fucking Vicino said it'd be easy. Good thing I enjoy a good ruck. What the hell?
Charisma.
New Year already? Does
That's interesting. I have never had that happen. He just
I smacked a lot bigger
threw me
assholes
off the
than you.
road. GTA 4 runners can back me up on that one. That was a new one.
When I fucking put you down. Got somewhere to go. We may as well go at pace. I like it. You like the taste of blood?
Alright, cab waiting for me. The driver should be in this cab. Looks like there's a passenger. You know what? I'm just gonna go. I've had some trouble after getting this activity call. I've had some trouble getting the next Mallory call in the past, and it's something that I haven't yet figured out. So I wasn't going to stand there and hope to get Mallory's call. I can just get it later without losing very much time. There's something odd with a Little Jacob activity call. And then after that, hoping to get this call. Well, I'm not hoping to get it. It's going to be coming in. If I would have waited. But something odd happens with that activity call. There are glitches, but a lot of this is just execution based, and a lot of the, you know, strategy to this run is just execution. And there's some glitches that are hard to pick up on. Some are really obvious. There's been a lot of testing done. A lot of testing done over the past 3+ years on this game, and it's just, there's just not, there's some major, there's actually a major glitch that was discovered a few months ago, but if you do it in the run, it's going to corrupt the save, the current, well, even if there's not a save, it's going to corrupt your game. And when you save or video editor warp, which you most likely will have to do one of those during the run. Video editor warping is very important. It saves time over the course of the run. If you do this one glitch, it's going to corrupt your game, and when you video editor warp, it will crash the game. So that save is or not save. That glitch is really great to see, but I can't do it. Somebody might link a video showing it. Be really careful here. Don't want to mess this up. Shot the door shut. Whatever. So yeah, after doing so much testing on all of these missions, so many things have... A lot of stuff has been found, but they're really hard to notice in the run. It's just like, this game just doesn't have a lot of... It's a well-made game. It's pretty... Actually, there's a lot of... It's not a very well-made game in terms of, like, if you really go looking for bugs, you're going to find some. But a lot of the bugs that have been discovered, they're just not useful in the speedrun. getting any cabs. There's some. Here's one.
Let's do it.
Alright, got the text from Packy. Gonna set this to 1. Oh, I didn't need to hail that. I sometimes just forget that I don't need to hail these cabs. Now this is okay. I gotta make sure I don't screw this up. You'll see what I mean. Packy gets blocked by that door all the time. The first game I speed well.
You fucking guessed it. It's an Ancelotti operation. Ray tipped us off about a big payoff they just got.
Alright, good.
Cash payoff.
Technically, the first game I speedran was, I don't even know, you know, it's just over the years, over the past 15 years, I've definitely done some, or tried to complete certain challenges in racing games. I mean, if you ever tried to complete challenges where you're trying to beat a certain time, you're technically speedrunning. But really, this was the first game I speedran when I first heard about speedrunning in this form.
It's fucking true.
Alright, there we go.
I tell Gerald that it's a boring story. My brother would. I smacked a lot bigger assholes than you. Hey, Becky! I'll go get the money. Cover me, will you?
He's dead. Alright, good. Alright, I have to hope that nobody gets killed. It's...
Okay, kids, I got the cash.
Cop? A cop is in here? That's a new one? That's, honest to God, a new one. I have never had a cop walk in through that door. My game isn't botched. Believe me. And like, I've always loved to try to complete challenges, like, you know, things that would be speedrun-esque, you know, in games over the past... Well, I've been playing video games for... I'd say about, 17 years. Always loved to complete challenges that seem extremely difficult or nearly impossible, so it was all leading up to speedrunning GTA 4, going through hell. Perfect timing on the in-game time as well. That's beautiful. Didn't really need to get out of the boat, but whatever. I'll just, or not get out of the driver's seat. This is intentional. My time is at 1:30 exact. There's a cab. You can see what I mean about the cab spawns. You usually get one. Even with the vehicle density on 1, you get one usually. Gonna wait for a call or text because I didn't get that Mallory call. I might get it here. Might get Ray's call, might get, I'm gonna get Ray's call most likely. Or I got that call. That's the one that I would have went for if I would have gotten that through when I got Little Jacob's activity call.
Mr. Bellick, welcome.
Sure, stand up. Not. Where are the fuck?
Missed him the first time. Usually get a cab here.
Together. Let's do it. Thank you. We're going to Mohanet Avenue.
Nobody knows this city better than me.
We're going to make Long Park
This is as
Avenue,
far as I
okay?
can go, man.
Alright, here we go. With this. Why didn't that blow up? What the hell? Should have blown up. Getting shot a bit. Pretty good. Take Roman, will you? Let's see if we get a duped Roman. In a second here, you may see 2 Romans. Gotta kill this guy or he'll shoot me as I pass.
I'm here for you.
Duped Roman, duped Roman, duped Roman. No, I don't think so. Oh my god, that was so close to Roman's head. I almost blew it. Ooh, that was really close. It's one of those things, you know. How could I screw it up? And I almost did. Actually, you don't want to honk the horn there because he'll most likely run to that spot. Yeah, I know not to do that, but I sometimes just press it. This cab should be waiting.
What happened?
It's not.
You hit the game, I give you mine.
Okay, gotta set the VD.
There are cycles, cousin. You must lose a little to win a lot.
These are valuable lessons from Roman. If you're a gambler.
I want
My cards were not.
this is out. I know. We're going to Franklin Street.
Good as gold.
I might get Ray's call. If I get Ray's call, then I'll wait for the next one, which should be UL paper. I might get UL paper first. Should be coming. Should be UL paper.
Sorry. Captain. Oh, thank you.
If you watch that video, the video showing the glitch that I talked about, the one I can't do, that takes place here.
Yo, nigga, some serious firepower up in here. Rocket launcher, boom!
Let's find him and get this over with. I don't like being in this.
And if I could do that glitch, I'd save a lot of time. I think it was up to I don't know, I think it was up to like 45 seconds, if everything goes really well. Somebody knows where the video is located. It's probably unlisted on YouTube, but it's linked on the GTA speedrunning forum. Somebody should be able to link it. They may not know which one to link. There were so many videos created about it. It's probably one of the last ones I posted on that, wherever I posted it. The one called On Mission 1 Uses.
The secondary smoke doesn't exactly help my hand-eye coordination, and I'm paranoid enough with U.S. government on my ass. Whatever. Actually, just smoke it.
This is Brucey. I'm pushing it to the max. Rolling deep, baby. Leave me a message. I'm pushing it to the max, rolling deep, baby. Leave me a message. This is Brucey. I'm pushing it to the max, rolling deep, baby. Leave me a message.
Feel the fire!
Good shot, Jacob.
You got some crucial flying skills in the Nico. Can you jump in and find the elephant though? Me don't feel so good, you know. Trust me, this thing I'm messing with my structure.
There's the marker. Let's not miss it.
Nico, you don't know you're the man.
We shall.
This helicopter will be used shortly, and it saves about 20 seconds while we're driving. Even when you have to fly all the way here instead of taxiing and then waiting. Oh, I should have known I was about to run into something like that. God, that happened in a marathon run, I think, before. Should get Roman's text. There it is.
All right, we're heading to the southern Algonquin, Brent. Let's do this. All right, here's how the shit is going down. We're gonna go inside and each take down a security guard. Me and St. Michael here are gonna handle the civilians, while Nico and Derek manage the employees. Anyone tries anything, you put them down hard. Once the situation has been controlled, Derek's going to rig the vault door with explosives.
I got enough PE4 here to get through anything they throw at us.
PE4? I never heard of that. It's some limey name for C4 that Derek here picked up over there.
I ain't having this argument with you, Patrick. Safe to say, what we're using is controllable enough to go through any vault door without incinerating whatever's inside. Not gonna leave much residue on the notes either, so they should be washable.
Oh, they're going to
I'd
be
be real
washable,
careful
all right.
there. I don't want to die. There's a chance when you get out of the helicopter, if I had, like, crash landed into the marker, there's a chance that I could die. Some spamming here. Very necessary. Didn't hear his dialogue, so that means that was really good. My timer's at 1:40:30 or 1:40:30.
I got all the money I could. There's still some in there, though. We ain't got time to go back.
Shoot him to skip the dialogue. This will, by calling Brucey right away, I'll save about 2 seconds.
Brucey. I'm pushing it to the max, rolling deep, baby. Leave me a message.
That went... Okay, everything's good. Yeah, this is world record pace right now. That's not really hard because I haven't PB'd in 9 months, over 9 months, and I've gotten a lot better over those 9 months. I just never finish runs, so I'm probably gonna finish this run. Let's hope that I do. Ooh, I never called Katie, whatever you want to call her. Calling Kate to set up the date is a new strat to avoid. It costs a little bit of time, but it will guarantee that you don't get screwed by a text message later on. I didn't do it, but I can do it later. By calling Kate, well, it's just like you set up the date with Kate, then you cancel it, and that will get rid of the useless text message. And that's all sort of like an auto-scroller back there. Once they start shooting, I just have to stand there and wait. They'll keep shooting even if everybody's dead. So by missing some of the headshots, it's not a big deal. They're both coming, good. Oh yeah, that's where the Rat Man is, down there. Everybody knows that, though. I just passed where the Rat Man lives. Interesting spawn.
Damn it! I could have been nice to him for once in my fucking life. Kid only wanted to help.
He loved you, Packy. He was happy you spoke to him. Didn't matter what you were saying.
Yeah, well, now I gotta explain to his folks that their son is lying dead on the floor of a bank in Algonquin.
We'll give them his cut. When your kid is living a life, you gotta expect someone to come. This sort of news.
That does not make it any easier for you.
No, I almost got screwed by these cop spawns. That was so close. I didn't even notice that they were that close. God, I should have paid attention. What did I say? I need to call Kate, right? Gotta get a cab. There's one down there. Don't want the worker there.
Got it. Here we are, man. End up the line.
Oh, thank you. Hey, cab!
First I call Packy. Hang that up right there. Oh yeah, he teleports. I always forget that.
So can you take me to Columbus, Sandy?
Shouldn't have done that.
Here we are, man. End up the line.
That should have canceled the call. There we go. Everything's good.
We're going. This is it. Thanks.
So I need Ray's call. I might get screwed here. I really hope I don't. I can't. 1 second here. Wait a second.
We're going to Franklin Street.
You got it.
Just gotta wait for Ray's call. Gonna have to sit here and wait. Hope for the best. What did you say? My time is at 1:47:10. Just gotta wait again. 1:47:25 right now. I can't go off. I can't go out of my mission route. Go, you know, diverge, I should say. Gotta wait for Ray's call. And I could have guaranteed this call earlier, but I didn't. I should have done that.
This is my last job, man. Big party tonight.
There we go. There's that. There's Ray. Good old Ray. Good old Ray boy. Raymundo. Ooh, God, I don't want to go into the marker. Okay, wait a second here. Oh, he's pulling forward. He's pulling forward. He's pulling forward. I'm just going to go for this guy. Never mind. I shouldn't have gotten it. I should have known better. I forgot. I shouldn't have been on that side because he'll dump you off right in the marker.
Here we are. Thanks a lot.
That's okay. This is, I'm not going to risk this. I'm not going to climb over the railing. I'm just going to lose the 5 seconds. I should have jumped there as well, but I forgot to. Now it's at 1:48:50. Of course, it's still accurate. Missed it. $158 or 150.08 right now. Just went over 150.11, 150.13, 150.15. Don't need the cab. Should be getting a text message here. Or a call. Here we go. Gotta go this way.
First pickup's in Chinatown. Let's head it.
Yeah, this is still world record pace. A lot of time save in my PB. At the end, I made some really stupid mistakes. As well as everywhere in the run, actually, but some of it isn't from stupid mistakes.
Her friends are the lost biker gang. I think Donut, this is it. Grab the bag. What in God's name do you think you're doing?
Don't get stuck on him. Okay, he's good.
Got it, let's go.
My timer didn't malfunction. My live split timer's fine. The live split timer, or the timer that you're seeing, had to be reset because something went wrong. Not on my end. Something with the the website being used to bring everything together for this marathon. The dashboard, so we can switch information on the layout and other things. Ooh, that cop is in a really bad place. I've never had a cop. Wow. I'm not even kidding. I could have hit that cop and everything would have been awful. Some good aim.
You ain't gonna be following us no more. Let's get the ice back. You done good, Nicky.
This truck is in a somewhat of a bad place. Not really. If he would have stopped there, he might have been. So let's see here. I got an extra call. Just got Roman's call. Gotta think about these calls and the messages so I know what to do.
This is it. You got us here, Nicky.
Good driving, Nicky.
The reason I video editor warp is because if there's an end of mission call, which most of these missions have, and I'm going to be waiting for a call, after the mission, I save 5 seconds by video editor warping.
We'll be there in no time.
Could have blocked that cab. I don't know what I was thinking. Let it go. I will not flip the Banshee. There we go. Some have compared the Banshee's handling to that of a shopping cart, and they were right. In some parts of the world, they refer to that thing I just named as a trolley, which nobody quite understands why. Because a trolley is a train, but it's hard to get it through. Some people say, you know, it's hard to pound that into some heads. Alright, good enough. Parking job was okay. They're shooting me. Let me think here. I got Jerry's call. Got Mallory's call. I need Dimitri's, and I need a text message still. Right, wait a second here. I gotta think about this. Whose text message do I need? I got Roman's, of course, and I got Little Jacobs. Now everything's good. Oh, I shouldn't be on this side. Ugh, I'm on the wrong side again, but I'm gonna go for it. Let's see what he does. Don't. God damn it. Okay, whatever. That's okay. Everything went really well there. I'm gonna have to heal. Gonna have to heal at the hot dog stand. Can't risk dying. Buy a hot dog. Save a life. Every hot dog bought in Liberty City saved one Serbian's life. Ooh, that's a little too far. Okay, get up, Nico. Here we go. Everything's good. Let's learn to aim. Got this one. What the hell was I doing? That was a bad spin. Okay, gotta hope they don't headshot this taxi driver. That was a lot of shots right into where, right at the head of the taxi driver. Nice bump. Can't kill this guy until you see me shoot him again. really hope I didn't forget anything. What call might have I? I don't think I forgot anything. I couldn't have forgotten anything. I waited for an extra call. Got Packy's activity call.
Here we are. It's a wrap. Thank you very much.
There's a cop right there. I can't steal this car.
I'm robbing you. Don't make me kill you.
Oh, that's great. Okay, well that's okay because you have to get these activity calls at some point. Now I just wait for the next one. No time lost. That's the way it has to be. The next one will be from Dimitri.
We'll be there in no time. That's very kind of you.
Oh, come on, game. Let me get in. Okay.
Here we go.
Yeah, you did. Thank you for joining. Not even using a mechanical keyboard.
Here we go.
Oh, thank you.
My kill? What happened to me? Did the stream go offline? Doesn't look like it. I dropped 15 frames so far.
Here we are.
Am I white? Yeah, I'm white. Just a white boy. I've been leaning forward a lot during this run because I'm, you know, leaning into my mic. And now my back's starting to hurt. I usually don't do that. I need this because I need to pay and spray, and you can't do that in the cop car. Killed him. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh my god, I can't believe this just happened. I cannot believe it. I didn't think he was standing there until I saw him shoot. Wow. Wow, that's a new one. That's a new one. He shouldn't have been there. Oh god. Funny game, but this is still world record pace, guys. I'm serious about that. Don't worry about that death. Very serious. It really is still world record pace. Because my world record had a big mistake. Go this way, please. That's a good one. I can't believe that just happened. That never happens. I moved a little too... You know, I went too fast. That's really what just happened there. Because I went too fast, and I killed the guys earlier than I normally would. And then those guys spawned in a different position. They hadn't yet moved to the back of the house. And that's happened before, but I forgot that guy could end up right there, and by the time I realized that I was missing my shots and dead. And don't worry about it, it's still world record pace, honestly. But my time of day probably is screwed. I went back in time, I'm gonna have to pay and spray a lot. That's easy to handle. I hope Bucky doesn't run into that cop car. Or, cop car, taxi and die. Please don't die. There we go. Ah, whatever. That's just a shame that happened. Real shame. Shouldn't have happened. Nice rookie move from my part. And it's raining now. That shouldn't be happening. Okay, game. I should. It's just not going. See, that's where that guy should be. This guy should have been there, and this guy I think was about there, and I. Did I really just do this? What am I doing? I can't believe I'm messing that up. Come on. Back to normal. I've got to pay and spray a lot. See, I'm probably about 8 a.m. Gonna have to pay and spray 4 times. It's 17:32. Like 20:40 after this one. That's good enough. Oh, cab right here.
I need this. Hey, what the fuck are you doing? Where you at?
Losing some time there because I had to pay and spray a lot more. I'd normally be standing at the marker when I get the text message. What am I doing running that way? Okay. That was a really good run up to that point. Well, this was a really good run. And now it's going to be okay because it's still world record pace, as long as I don't make major mistakes later. Like, mistakes, just stupid mistakes I made in my PB that I will easily avoid, guaranteed.
Let's do it. Thank you very much.
Information, I don't know what information, my stream name, channel name, I should say, channel name. Somebody can link that if they want to. I don't really have the ability to at the moment. I don't know, people are typing exclamation mark my name and information my name. I don't know what they want. Probably my channel name. Oh, more information. Age, sex, location. Single? Married? Any kids? Favorite food? Ice cream. No, that's a joke, because what's your favorite ice cream? That's the real joke. My mic might have made a loud, or my mic wouldn't make a loud noise. I might have made the mic, made a loud noise into the mic by touching it. There's no way to speed this car up. I don't know, a lot of stuff is self-explanatory. There's no way to speed this up. Oh my god, I should have paid and sprayed a second time. Oh man, I'm in a bad position here. What was I thinking? Because I could have, man, I should have done that when I was, a final time, not a second time. When I was pay and spray, I should have done it one more time. God, I should have done that. I didn't even notice what, it was 2040 something, and I could have easily pay and sprayed again without going over into the next day. And if you pay and spray between the hours of 21 and 23:59, you'll go into the next day, which will, you won't actually go into the next day, you'll go back in time. So basically, it would be somewhere between. Well, wait a second. Let me focus on this. Somebody can explain that in the chat about pay and spraying. So yeah, I'm gonna have to. At this point, it's 38 minutes in game. It's 1 minute 16 seconds real time. Gotta save and or vidwarp and save. What a shame. Never had that guy out. He got thrown out there. Actually, the best way to go when you need to save is over here. I should have turned around and went this way immediately. And now I have to take a cab down the road because I need to make a call which will bring me back here. I can't make that call here because it's too close to this apartment building.
Don't play with the window.
Oh, thank you. So, we need to go to Union Drive East.
My time of day may be really screwed up. It really... Yeah, it really is.
Okie dokie, friend. Here we are.
Can't really do much about it now. Gotta keep moving.
Here we are. It's a wrap.
I found 40 friends.
Don't try anything stupid, Talbot.
Roman. What the hell's he doing?
I don't want you to mess around. Get me to this place.
Okay,
So normally I would be, if I had pay and spray to final time, I would be at about, well, after that pay and spray, it would have been about 23:45 or 50. And
it's impossible when you're going this fast. I can't see any of the turnoffs.
I'd be about where I'm at time of day wise. Ooh, this isn't good. I did that too late. I knew it. Didn't slow down early enough.
I keep going straight here. No, you've taken the car down to one. I think, I'm pretty sure. Take this right. This is it. This. Nico, be calm. So.
I didn't notice a second passenger. I thought there was only one. Alright, this mission, it's a fun one. Not gonna fail it.
Okay, here we are, bucko.
Why do I have, somebody asked why I still have a 780. What am I doing? Go over here. Well, I bought the 780 when it was new. And, I don't really play many games. I've been playing GTA 4 for a while, speedrunning it. 780 worked for everything that I wanted to play at the time. I eventually will upgrade, but I just don't really feel like upgrading yet. Maybe when something comes out that I really want to play and I would love to have a really good graphics card for it, I'll buy a new one. But at the moment I don't, repeating myself a bit. Gotta avoid cars changing lanes or crashing. Just Eric can still win. That was a... Did that guy not... Oh, really? Missed him again. Getting rusty. How many dads do I have? Oh man, too many to count.
This city better than me.
You hump the bike to speed it up. By doing that, you're speeding it up a little bit. Really, it's better to do wheelies, but I didn't want to risk it, so I just kind of did the humping motion.
Tax these coordinates. Escorting a Korean contact of mine into the country with a boatload of fake $100 bills.
As long as the ones he's paying us with are real, it doesn't matter.
I owe you an apology, Nico. I was dosed when you told me you killed Bucky and his boys.
Yeah, you were out of it.
I haven't felt safe since Aiden O'Malley went inside.
Who's Aiden?
Me, Bucky, and Aiden.
Wow, I almost flipped this. I saw it coming. At the last second, I'm like, I'm too close to that rock in my head.
At least I thought I believed
Almost
it. I was young.
This was a while ago,
did a
kid.
Yeah. So Aiden
barrel
got
roll.
caught with something when he was somewhere he wasn't meant to be. Needless to say, he'll be inside for a time. Him and Bucky think I talk. Couldn't see no other way how he got... Another immigrant, arriving in this city, trying to make something of himself.
Brings a tear to my eye.
When this is done, I won't have to leech off my brothers no more. This deal should mean I can take care of myself.
What the fuck is this?
Think I gotta go! Use our boat to shield Kim from these fuckers! I don't give a shit if this thing sinks! We gotta protect him! I'd rather swim home tonight than come back tomorrow to die for those notes! They ain't gonna try that again! Look right, me bow! Shit, they're sending the fucking airborne cavalry after us as well. Good thing we got a rocket launcher with us.
We've got a what?
A rocket launcher. It's in the back. Get rid of this chopper. I'll drive the boat. Good shoot, kid. Take charge of the head, will ya?
How'd they know we were here?
I don't know. I told my dealer I was good for the money. I owed him. Maybe a few people at the
Yeah,
pub
this
I
mission,
borrowed
I
money.
don't, just follow the boat. Just keep
I
your,
wouldn't know.
keep yourself at
Man,
top
who is
speed.
this anyway?
Or fake.
Stay on the perfect line and shoot the other boats.
You are credit.
Wow, I didn't zoom in far enough. Or I should say I zoomed in too early.
Fun way to go. Thank you.
Wait for a call here. This is a fun mission, and it can go wrong in a few ways. Might have hailed that cab a little too early. Come on, call. Should be coming in right about now. Not coming in. Don't know why. Could have to... No, it should be coming in. What's going on? This is very odd. I don't know what happened there. That shouldn't have happened. It's not a... No soft lock. Something happened. I'm not sure. Just lost a little bit of time. Can't call Gracie yet.
This city better than me.
But other times, you repulse us. Women may be the weaker sex, but now you can.
All right. I'm in position, Peggy.
God, missing the shots. Missing the shots. Not a huge deal. Alright, that went well. Because I have to wait until Packy pulls up anyway. You don't want to risk... I don't want to risk him falling over and lose time doing that. Oh, well, now, there I go. He fell over. Because I pulled away a little too quickly.
Look, Frankie's boys! We gotta lose this heat before we can send this fucker where he's going.
And didn't get the cop spawn here. Okay, this is good. This security guard, he's not really a security guard. On foot cop, he spawns right back there at that booth. If he spawns, you're gonna probably get screwed because he would spot me. These cops, they don't spot me right away.
Okay, man. First thing we got to do is dump this prison van. Cops will be looking.
By the time I reach where he spawns in, they can spot me again. Pump the brakes.
Okay, there's a car. The cliffs of Leftwood, then.
Is there a boat coming or something? Where am I going?
You're going to a faraway place, my friend.
Damn right. Somewhere the cops will never find me.
Nobody's gonna find you where you're going, friend.
Shit, I don't even know who sent you guys. Who do I got to thank for springing me from the joint?
We're doing this on behalf of an old acquaintance of yours.
Ooh, I better slow down. Yeah, that's okay.
I knew that no matter how
Went too
long
fast.
I rotted in there, people on the outside world still remember me.
People remember you all right. You're at the front of certain people's minds.
Well, who is it? Not Julia. She stopped writing and coming on visiting days, but I could tell she was still thinking of me.
Alright, what's going on here in this chat?
Who it was when we get there.
If you're gonna spam an emote, it better be look at this! Exclamation point. Exclamation mark. 3 times. Or gnome child.
Out you come, old boy.
God, oh god. Why are you not dead? Hello? Okay, there we go. Didn't get the spawn, okay. Just got destroyed, okay. Alright, where's the spawn? Where's the spawn? Didn't get it, that's great. Should have got a cab spawn, there it is, but I'm gonna lose some time. So I should already be standing there, waiting for this.
That's very kind of you. Pull over!
We're going. Here we go.
Stop!
That was good. I'm gonna taxi to a gun shop to pass the mission, and then I'm gonna buy some weapons.
Let's do it.
Hey, you cool, alright? Man, that's a good try.
2 of these. Those will be used in just a moment. Well, in a little bit.
Okay, yet problem.
Hey there. Thanks for shopping at Hearse.
Don't play with the window.
Thanks.
Ooh, I might have missed that.
Frankie's plot is in the graveyard on Colony Island, Nico.
That didn't work out too well.
Shit, we lost the back doors! Don't lose my brother, too! Go easy there, Nico! I think we finally lost him. Shit, I never thought I'd be on the run from some Albanian gangsters with a cop in the car. Can we call for backup or something?
Are you suggesting that I'm a fucking cop? I thought that you would know better than that.
No, you dumb European fuck! I met my brother, Francis. It was a joke.
Hell of a fucking time to be making jokes about your dead brother.
You know, I'm still not that fond of the guy, even in his death. I guess that's what turning cop will do to a fraternal relationship.
I guess you've got enough brothers to hate one of them.
Swiftly running out, Nico. All right, we're fucking here. Let's bury this bastard.
Okay. Gonna steal this car on the left, get a cab, and go to the next mission.
Push me, and I will kill you.
Ah, come on, I just finished paying that off.
Cab's all the way up there. There goes that hearse. Undertaker. Well, it's not called an Undertaker. The hearse is called a Romero. Right. The mission is Undertaker.
Here we are. Great, thanks. Hey, Ken!
Yeah, let's hope I don't die. Oh man, I'm gonna go for it. I don't think I'm gonna die. I died last marathon. I failed it somehow. What you're about to see. Can I get the... I don't know what happened last marathon. Where are you? What the hell's going on? I've never seen that happen. Yeah, it's world record pace. Oh man. By United States, Kyle. Yeah, that's me. Oh man. Oh man. That guy just said, look at this.
I need this.
Don't hurt me. Just take it.
Here we are, man. End of the line.
keep active, you know?
Okay, here goes. Here it goes. The only thing that can go wrong during this mission is if I get a cop spawn or a wanted level when I shoot the gun. At the hater.
Let's go.
He got stuck.
He'll only come out.
Hopefully he can get over that body. Oh, come on, get on the bike. Oh, not bike. Scooter. Okay, I've screwed this up a little.
Don't play with the windows.
Oh, thank you.
Gotta go to the shop again and buy 8 grenades. 8 grenades, 5 rockets. Oh, where am I running? Where are you running? God damn, that was bad. What am I hitting? I've just messed that up. And armor. Yeah, I messed that up a little bit. Stressing you out.
This is it. Thanks a lot.
Can't change anything. I could mute my mic, but that's not gonna happen. There's only, I don't know, spamming every now and then. Like, guarantee I cab as quickly as possible by spamming enter.
Here we are. That's very kind of you.
Of course this guy just survived. Alright, here comes the spamming. Mute the mic.
Oh, I got here just in time. While Kyle's mic is muted, he's trying to stay on the van. But he has to like spam really fast or something to climb fast.
This could really hurt.
Oh, and he also has to not fall off around the corners.
There we go, everything's good.
Hi.
Yes, hello.
I've got to complain.
You want anyone here, or do you want to be by yourself?
It doesn't matter. I mean, whoever would, if you or anyone else would like to join, I'm fine with it. I just ran right into that. What the? Okay, I shouldn't have. see here. Alright, after this I'm gonna... I shouldn't risk not getting a cab again. I'm just gonna do it the old way. Because you can save a little bit of time by video editor warping after this. What I'm gonna do is drive this forward. It's getting stuck. Ah, I screwed up the cab. Steal.
Okay then, here we go.
What are you waiting for? Hit it! Let's go! You guys all friends now?
Yeah, I should have set that to 1 a lot earlier to avoid something like that. But
He's gonna be the one looking out for you during this
I
meeting.
have to go over this without flipping.
Paid to look out for me.
See, I should. If I would have set it earlier, I wouldn't have any traffic here.
That's just if the shit goes down.
That was a mistake.
The Vandals wouldn't fuck with you.
Wake up, you fucking mook. Everybody's trying to fuck everybody. We're just hoping they got the manners to smile to our faces before they do.
Why is this cop there? There's always something there. Not always, but I'd say pretty rare to get a spawn there.
If the Pavanos is a Liberty City family, what are they doing coming out to Albany for this meet? I let them operate out here from time to time. Pavanos work a little shy business on this side of the West River. They also control a few bookies. I don't mind them taking a bite. I don't even make them give me a taste. Hopefully they're gonna respect that when it comes time to ask them for a favor. You can't be too confident if you've got me here. Your insurance. I'm the captain of this ship because I look at every possibility. Check to make sure my ass is covered in each situation. I think about what's gonna happen if this guy screws me, if this one turns states, and so on.
That's why you're the boss, boss.
Shut up! Jesus, you're worse than my mother. Anyways, that's why Ray ain't ever gonna make it to the level he wants to reach. He's too busy thinking about himself. That diamond fuck up his case of...
Oh, what was I thinking? I forgot that there isn't a cutscene. Skip after that, and I'm messing that up right there. Okay, back on track. Watch over this deal. You can't speed this one up. I've tried a lot of things to get out of this building. If I could get out of this building at a certain point, let's make sure I don't screw this up. And you, okay, you. There we go. No, that one messed that up a little. Okay, if I could get out of the building on that side, like clipping out, I could save a bit of time by being outside already, but I've never found a way to do that. Here's the gift. That went really well. I'm not going to bother shooting. because I don't want to risk getting a wanted level, even though I don't think it's possible. I don't think I've ever gotten a wanted level here. It's almost always a cab right here.
I can't believe them Pavanos would treat me like this. Pegarino name should mean something to them. It means something in all.
You want to get on the driver's side because Pegarino gets in on the other side, and he's crippled.
Too bad about Marco and Pete.
So then I would have to move around to the driver's side to steal it, and then he'd stumble and take forever to get around to the other
They knew
side.
what they were signed on for. Weren't complaining on the way out, were they? No, they weren't. Happy to be on board with the skipper.
Yeah, well, they seem...
These kids.
I'm gonna grab this, looking for another cab. There's one back there. He should be coming this way.
Okay, here we are, bucko.
Go get us a car, sweetie. I want something big and awful and intimidating. Alright, hun. The meter's on Walnut Way in Northwood.
Alright, I'm gonna fire about 3 clips into the back of this car. The enemy car.
No, I don't think I've ever been north of Middle.
And at about the last few shots of the final 3rd clip, the car will catch on fire and it should blow up and kill both of the targets. And then I'll be blocking a cab. That's the plan.
Blackmail. We don't know. They won't even meet us themselves. This is just some flunky they're sending. We have to tell them to tell the boss we won't be pushed around. No way. Come on, Nico. They can't get away.
Bernie, stay here. I'm going to get them.
Thank you.
All right, the guys are dead. I'll take you back to your place.
That went really well. Pretty well.
Got it. Here we are, man. End of the line.
Probably gonna get a wanted level. That KI I did, and it won't matter that I hailed that. Should never bother going for that.
Where can I take over, Nick? Fine way to go.
Should get a Ray call here. Should have been closer to that. I forgot that I can just immediately walk into it. Some markers you can't. You gotta, well, if you walk into it, you have to wait. It was a little too far.
Finished. I'm going home to blow some heads and beat up the coochie.
Oh, thank you.
What's this here? Jeff from Psychology 100. blink, you're gonna miss what happens here. Not getting any cab spawns here. That's really good. There's one.
So where this... Here we go.
Thank you. Hey, Cab! I'm right here if you need anything. Hey, Tom.
Okay, listen, there's a truck waiting for us. It's under the overpass off Catskill Avenue. Drive us there.
I can't get you any closer than this.
It's raining. Normally it's not. It's due to the time of day
Why we need this truck?
being off.
Must be a shitload of coke we're taking.
There should be a lot of sugar.
You know, one thing I've never tested is how the choppy water affects what you're going to see in this mission. I'm going to be taking a boat, and Phil's going to be taking a boat. We're going to have to travel all the way around northern Algonquin and down the coast between, well, we're going to have to travel from over here to the coast on the west side. And I've never tested how choppy water affects Phil's travel time. I'm assuming it doesn't. I guess it would affect it. It probably does affect it. There's no way around it now. Though he may just plow through the water.
That's why we gotta at least try to do what we're told to do. You're gonna learn that there ain't much in this life that you got control of. Whether you're putting yourself in harm's way because that's the way the skipper wants it done, or you're staying away from your kids because of a stupid court order and a malicious bitch of an ex-wife. There ain't that much control in anything.
I've been around long enough to know that there are some things that we don't have a choice about. But there's other times where you got to look at something and make a decision for yourself. I can't follow every order I'm given.
Yeah, well, maybe you're right. Maybe you ain't. Now, this is it. Keep a cool head and everything should be fine. Buddy, we're here to pick up the shipment. I don't speak English. Fuck off. Hey, amigo, let's make this easy. I just want to get this stuff to my boss.
God, I'm missing this guy's head. Not losing a whole lot of time here. Yeah, he's moving up. Everything's good. God, I looked away for 1 second. Holy crap, I got shot up a good bit there. That was bad. That was really bad. Scared me. Now, I can get to the dock before Phil can, no matter what. But, like I said, I wonder if he's slower. I don't think he's much. Yeah, he's just got. Oh, that's that's the thing. I doubt that the water is actually. Yeah, see how his boat's moving. So he's not affected by that. I'm really surprised I've never looked into this, because I've looked into a lot of stuff. You could tell he's not affected by that water. Smooth for him back there. It's only.
I bet if you get close to him, it'll affect him.
Probably, that's what I'm thinking too. But
yeah.
He may not. He may just maintain his normal speed. Kind of, maybe he might even like go through the waves. I really wonder. But he's slow, so I can always be ahead of it. I can always beat him to this dock. Perfect. Total frames dropped 38. That's good.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my God, that's never happened before.
Where you want to go?
You push him out. You're supposed to just push him over so you can get in before he gets in.
They told this top Ancelotti couple that it was us.
Because if he beats you, if he gets in and he beats you in, he'll then get out and you have to wait a lot. You have to wait a long time, and it's. What the hell was that? That guy's alive. Moving a little slow. Definitely moving slow. God, he beat me here. Oh, come on. Ah, that sucks. Usually he falls off. He'll just run off and land down there. course, I messed that up. It's the fastest way.
Let's do it.
Stay calm. No one needs to die.
You can't do this. You can't. Think of some fucking hands.
Forgive me.
So I should get a wedding call. That's one of the 4 phone calls you need for the wedding. There it is. I climbed, shouldn't have climbed.
You're not like the other surgeons here. You don't have that, you know,
You should have kept your fat mouth shut. I told you not to annoy me.
Oh, I didn't pause. Actually, you know what? I can get Bernie's text. I don't need to paint spray again. Or maybe I should have. I'm unsure. I forget what I should have done. Yeah, I think I'm fine. I was like, doubt. Put that there. I definitely can get Bernie's text, but I might have wanted to do that extra pay and spray because of needing it to be a certain time later on. That call came in really early. Or text. Alright, good, whatever. Yes, this is... world record is possible.
Head out to sea, sailor.
Nico, my life is in turmoil. Bryce is pulling his hair out over this blackmail thing. His wife is getting on his back about yours truly. I think she suspects. It's a nightmare.
I don't know how else I can help you. Look how long it took me to find you.
I know, sweetie. Let's forget about him and have
Nah,
some
I don't really care for a mechanical keyboard. There's no reason to switch.
Drop anchor, skipper. Bryce's wife is going to freak out about this boat. This was meant to be our fun day, Nico. Why does everything that's meant to be fun... Yay-haw! We got them!
He didn't just climb over with that. I'll just go for this one. Okay, Nico, go for that, please. Thank you. It's just, you know, keyboards. Some people like mechanical keyboards. I'm sure I could adapt to it, but there's really no reason to switch until this keyboard starts to malfunction. Maybe I'll get a mechanical keyboard. At that point. Alright, go in there.
Here we go. Tip, please.
Can I get you?
Stay calm. Can I use your vehicle a moment?
Better kill me now.
Guy who calls about the car, the one with the sexy accent.
Here's Gracie. A fan favorite.
Most girls aren't as good with a stick shift as I am. So, you like the car? I didn't think a manly guy like you would drive something like this. You got a wife or a girlfriend or something?
I'm picking this up for a friend.
Yeah? What a gentleman. You don't meet guys like you in the city no more. All the good men are gone is what my dad says.
Your dad sounds real old school. You and him close?
Nah, not really.
Purposely hitting some things here without really slowing down too much because you gotta have damage the car 2 times. Sometimes 3. It's a good game.
Not that I don't like guys. This car ain't yours yet.
There we go. Avoid hitting tires and flipping up here, which spawn in randomly. There's one. Good game. Let's not video editor work too quickly there. Too soon. Like I did in practice the other day, which really cost me a ton of time. I was on world record pace after doing that, but then I screwed up later. Oh, there's a cab. Somebody's in it. That's not good. There's another one.
I want to go.
Let's do it.
Thanks.
You know, the reason I was supposed to, oh man, that was a bad idea. I should have pay and sprayed. Because I'm probably not going to be able to get the wedding call. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's the reason I should have pay and sprayed a second time. Oh man. Let's think here. No, this should be good. I should be able to get it. Why am I not getting it? I should be able to get this wedding call. Because it flatline completed at 3:10, and it's now 3:17. That's 7 minutes. That should be nearly 3 hours. That's a shame. What's happening here? I should be able to get this wedding call. Why is this not coming in? I screwed up by not paying spraying a second time, but I'm waiting. I gotta wait. Well, that was a shame. It's a stupid mistake. Just could have paid and sprayed a second time. Oh well, you know. Maybe it would have been better not to wait in the end, because of the amount of time I had to wait. But it should have. It should have been enough time, because I got the wedding call before Flatline. It was a Rook move for sure. Just a big Rook move.
Are you fucking blind? You don't know there's the 50 fans watching these cars. No, I thought Bill was just paranoid. Give me a break.
Yeah, these are the types of mistakes that haunt me. Just doing stupid stuff.
I've been looking after her. And my sister, I've been putting her through college. Shut up! These fans are all over me.
I'm sorry, man. It's just, I only got married the other day. God, I love that kid. You want to see a picture?
I don't want to see a fucking picture. I'm trying to get us out of this situation. Maybe then you can spend time with your wife instead of some jailhouse bitch.
Crap! We're losing them. We're screwed. Get me close to the boss, and I'll take out that Fed car.
Yeah, Bell fell out of the car. You can see his marker is nowhere near the car. The car's right there. No, the calls aren't programmed, and I mean, they're programmed so that they're consistent if you know what to do. I screwed up. They're complicated. They're pretty complicated, but once you understand them, I want to switch to that SMG. Okay. Didn't pick up the heroin at first. That was bad. Alright, everybody should be dead.
I don't feel comfortable with all these cops on us.
There's a cop up here. This is new.
Shit, the bastard's dead. This is one more reason for my ex-wife to hate my guts. He was her nephew, man. He fucked.
Should have. Oh, there's a taxi, but it's gonna be gone.
Jesus. Go inside and forget about all this.
Nice spawn here. I didn't block the door, so he probably won't warp.
Ray's gonna be pleased about this. He's been trying to bang Frankie's wife ever since they got married.
Okay then, here we go.
Thank you.
Waiting for a text message. Then I'm going to call Bernie to get get a call out of the way.
Here we are. Thanks a lot.
Should get Packy's call. Yeah, wasting time there because I hailed it. I hail these cabs a little too early, which makes it. Then I have to hail them again, or they're gonna pull away.
Here we go. Thank you.
John, how are you? Of course. Well, I'm coming to see you as soon as I've delivered the speed. Don't say that, John. You'll be feeling like a teenager again in no time. Those are the wonders of modern medicine. Driver, why is this road closed? Is there a problem? Another roadblock?
That went pretty well. I missed some.
You've got to get us to the Civic Citadel.
Let's hope this works. This is a. They spawned pretty early. Ooh, I slowed down there. This isn't good.
Do not think that my presence is a get out of jail card, sir.
Alright, that went well.
That was
Go
a
over
mistake they
here.
didn't want to make. If you're gonna try to
There we go. That went pretty well. Waiting for Pegorino's call. Oh, I gotta get away from. Oh, I was supposed to vid warp. Ah, man. I forgot about that. Video editor warp. Oh well.
With that, thanks a lot.
So I have to stand down here. If I go up the stairs, I can't get any calls at a certain point because of the ransom mission triggers. Oh, here's Gracie again. Wow, that's never happened before. Hello, wow. That's a new one. That's never happened. Let's possible. I know it can happen, but they're getting away. It's not hard to kill them though. Yes, I'm gonna get world record.
Your money.
Might pick that up. To get like 1 health from that. Come on, game, give me the goal. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. I will not screw this up.
This is it, Padre. We're here.
Thank you very much.
Why did I just turn that way though? That's a new one. That was almost... God, I almost screwed it up. Almost. God, sometimes you just get shot. Sometimes they just don't fall over and you're just going for it and you have to hope that you don't get shot up all that much.
Where can I take you?
This is it.
Hey, taxi!
Don't play with the window.
Oh, thank you.
Alright, buddy, you're gonna have to let me out. This one hasn't blown up. There we go. I screwed that one up.
Hey, taxi!
Let's do it.
Thank you.
Oh, what am I doing? Ah, this isn't the this isn't the next mission.
Here we are. Thanks.
Where I need to set a marker.
You're moving up.
Just to be safe here, going down here is technically a little bit slower than the other option. I don't want to risk getting flipped over by these cars. They can just plow right into you. I definitely don't want that to happen.
Sorry, guys. We're keeping this bitch.
You got it.
All right. There we go. Wait for the UL paper call.
Here we are, man. End of the line.
What is he doing? Come on, Nico. Nico. That was a mistake. I should have. Here's Roman again, yes. We're going bowling right now.
Disappointment is not a consideration. I have not been the same.
You saw that cab spawn in there. I promise it's not a botch. No, shooting him is a bad idea. It can, if I use the pistol, or you know, if I do the execution, it's a ton of time loss. If I shoot him, it's still a little bit of time loss because you don't have to shoot him. And the cab's over here. I always forget that.
There we are. Thank you very much.
Why are you not hailing? What the hell? Okay. Oh, he didn't run into the wall, but he's gonna stop anyway.
Hey, man.
All right, Nico. The exchange is over on Charge Island at the water treatment plant.
Becky, my man. How are you and Gracie getting on?
Like a house on fire, ain't that right, Gracie? See, she was just telling me how much she loved me. What do you think of Nico, Gracie? Gracie, watch your mouth. Nico's a good friend of mine. Don't say that about him. Gracie, you're sweet. I know, I'm too good for him, but sometimes a guy has got to hang out with lowlifes like Nico here. He's got his uses. That's right, he is definitely a bad influence on me.
No, 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 no. At the last second, it didn't. It didn't trigger. It didn't do. What the hell? I don't know why. I think it's the collision with some of those objects or something. It just won't like register your input. I don't know. It's just an excuse. Okay, don't die.
You've just pushed him off.
Yeah, that's the way it goes. Come on, what's he doing? Come on, game. What are you doing, Packy? What are you doing? Should be a taxi coming. Somewhere. There it is. Hopefully it turns. Don't! Yeah, gotta hit it. That's what... You want to avoid that. You don't want him to get out. But I did want to try to block the door.
Brother Gerald is gonna be one of them people. There ain't much that can cheer him up now that he thinks he's doing serious crime, but this is really...
Packy shot up. Look at him. Let's just get it over here.
Van Krassenberg and them booty cutters, I'd do something special with that. Are you dusted? Move that piece of shit. Here we are.
Going through the green.
Don't do anything I...
Take me to Musketeer Avenue. Drive.
Okay then, here we go.
Roman.
Yeah, I turned it off for a second. Oh, I didn't spam. What was I thinking? Ah, I fucked it up. Okay, we'll just go this way. Run? Oh.
You out of your misery a long time ago. Goodbye, Dimitri.
Come on. Ooh, okay, I gotta... Ooh, I'm in a bad position here. I'm just gonna pay and spray once. Cops everywhere. What's happening in my car? This car's so odd with the camera. Alright, it's good. Now I look for a cab and there's one. Don't hit me. What are you doing, you bozo? What a bozo.
Come on, quick, get out of there. We're going to Obsidian Street. Alright then, let's do it.
Okay. Should have just hung that up. Kate will call in about 10 seconds.
Hey, Kate. We're going to go to Savannah Avenue.
Don't get hit, Kate.
We're going to...
Coming to get me. You're looking really nice. Shall we go to the church?
So, what?
No panic menuing, just...
I know. Damn! I was meant to protect her. So we need...
Very easy.
This is as far as I can go, man.
My timer, 1 second.
Nico, get in the car. All right, my brother.
My timer is at 3:48 14. It's accurate. Well, it's off by like 1 second. Because I started it late.
Like 4 minutes ahead.
Yeah, I have my splits running. Josh, you're stressing me out here, man.
Oh, I don't want to say anything, but
No,
Jack is asking.
I have my splits open here. I'm not stressed out at all. I know I can handle this dumb mission. Let's just hope I don't screw up the helicopter climb.
This he will realize soon enough.
Are you trying to kill me now?
Yeah, I know, the security guard. If I have very little health, I always go for the guard. And there's even a guy the guy that's in Pegarino's boat can shoot at you as well. He's down on the left.
How can you be chilled? You've been smoking too much, Jacob. Whatever chilled is, this is not it.
You said you wanted the help, Roman. You said you wanted to give Pegarino payback just as much as I did.
I did. I do want to, but you know, I don't want to die. I have a wife to think about now.
I've got nobody now.
That's not true, blood. Because I am Roman, see? Roman just scared and think. It don't mean what I'm saying. They go and mash up this rascal. Mash them up good. See? Roman, that's what you're feeling, don't you? Sure. That's what I'm feeling. Nico, I want to get this guy. I just don't think we want to take any unnecessary risks while we're doing that.
Roman, the last thing I want is to lose you as well as Kate. I can't imagine how I'd feel if I lost you today. But Roman, I will not let this piece of shit go. He is taking us back to Jimmy Pegarino.
I got the secret weapon. Using my controller, I'm gonna use the human jackhammer on the X button. Zero chance that I will fail to pull myself up.
I am not taking you on some tourist sightseeing tour. We're chasing a scumbag back to his boss. Then we're going to make that shit and pay.
I'm gonna mash faster than Wind Waker players in Zombie Hover.
Sure, eyes to the front, mind on the job at hand and all that shit.
It's like puppet cannon skip kind of Zombie Hover fast.
Okay, we're making some progress then. We will keep on this guy, and hopefully he won't fucking kill us or crash before he leads us to Pegarino. I'm about ready to see that.
Alright, here we go. Here we go. Why are you turning, Nico? What's happening? Where are you at? Jesus, this guy. The fastest way, I keep forgetting to jump over this rail up there. I know jump over the rail with, or use like a rubble pile.
I'll swim if I have to.
What on earth? It just flips randomly. It just flips. No, it's not gonna do that to me.
Fuck you, Pegarino! Not without me, you're not. Wouldn't you have killed me?
Alright, here we go. Ah, there we go. Yeah, that's the human jackhammer for you. Works every time.
Fucking gave me a heart attack when
Sweaty hands, sweaty fingers. I'm slipping off the X button. I slipped over and pressed triangle and I jumped right out of the. Oh my god! I just jumped right out of the helicopter. My health, I should have like half health. Or a little over that, I think. There's the security guard. He'll turn around and shoot you, most likely.
Wait here while I finish this. Come on.
There we go.
GG.
We did it, we did it, we did it. We all did it.
I told you to leave me alone.
I give the orders here. Me.
You're not looking so good there, Jimmy.
Screwed.
What the fuck did she ever do to you?
It's a 3:54:39.
Big talk. You wanna know something funny?
Not really.
The commission, the old families, I know some of them. They thought
Oh, thank you, thank you.
were a fat fucking joke.
Whatever.
A joke.
So, remember when everyone told you to raise the estimate from 4 hours 5 to...
Oh yeah, everybody doubted me. I said you guys are gonna eat those words.
Also, in the excitement, I forgot to stop the on-screen timer, but never mind.
What are we looking at? Oh, I'm ahead by like 16 minutes. So we're probably ahead of schedule. Or are we not?
As a reward for world record, Kyle, you can do a sweatshirt run.
Ooh! Oh yeah! Right. When's the next run scheduled to begin?
It is supposed to start at 12:53 a.m. my time, which is in 17 minutes or something.
Okay.
17 minutes.
So, yeah, okay, we'll finish this cutscene. I'll skip the credits, and I'm gonna restart the game to do a sweatshirt run. I'll go for the helicopter. Maybe I can try it a few times. How much time?
Like 15 minutes.
Yeah, I know, but like, you want me to stop after 10 minutes?
I don't know. It's up to you, really. I think Redlaw is all set up already, and you're restreaming them, so we don't really have to go down or anything. You just have to pull them in to your layout or whatever.
All right. Let's see here. I've always wanted to look at these stats, and I shouldn't have let the cutscene play. Let me just scroll through here quickly, so I can look at some stats later. This will be done in just a second. Nice scrolling sound.
I'm sure someone's going to scrutinize all these statistics, confirm they're legit.
Oh yeah, I know. I know who to. Gotta prepare for the sweatshirt run.
Someone's gonna watch back the whole video and count how many text messages you got. Make sure it's 34.